responsible for unalive/suicide from 2015. In September of 2015, my dad's girlfriend Sherry started an affair with one of his friends Billy. Billy and my dad had been friends since high school and I knew him well. He was nerdy and kind of weird, but he was nice enough. My dad, not surprisingly, was pretty upset about the affair, but he and Sherry were already having relationship issues and I think he was happy to find a reason to leave her officially. I know he had a few relatively cordial run-ins with Sherry and Billy as they all lived in the same town, but he had mostly cut them both off entirely. During this time, Sherry moved to a new house only a few streets from my dad. By Thanksgiving of 2015, my dad was roughing it a little. I think he was still kind of bummed about the affair, but he had recently been in a car accident resulting in him losing his job due to a back injury, so additionally, he was having some money issues pending a lawsuit settlement he was waiting on. By December, he was back on the mend and in pretty good spirits. We were very close and spent a lot of time together hanging out or going to bars/concerts. At the beginning of December at 8 a.m., my dad called me at work. We only spoke for about 10 minutes, but he was in a great mood. We had some laughs and made plans to hang out for the weekend. He mentioned very briefly that Sherry had called him about an hour earlier, but he ignored the call. I barely even remember him saying it. I got home from work that night and my phone rang. It was a family friend calling to tell me that my dad was dead, but she didn't have any other details. I was totally shocked. I had no idea what was going on and I was in instant denial because we just made plans. I had a million things running through my head: car accident, heart attack, etc. A few moments later, my dad's two brothers and my grandmother knocked on my door. It was true and my dad was dead. However, the biggest shock was that Sherry was also dead. A murder/suicide. I could hardly believe what I was hearing. To add insult to injury, Billy was the one who found their bodies at Sherry's house and was currently being interviewed by police.